Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Eternity of Pain 4 Depression Week 5, the finale. The defenders are going to be your usual for the last 4 weeks we've been facing. A very annoying Havok and a very annoying Nick Fury. And then a slightly easier, or I might say the easiest one, that is going to be Terrax. And then a little better, that is going to be your Scorpion. Now, I don't usually say this right off the bat of the video, but this was actually my first attempt. Partly because I was thinking about this team since the last week. Just caught myself also by surprise by getting it done on the first attempt. Now the whole idea was all of this team was built around Colossus, and I wanted to use Apocalypse for one of the fights because that is very similar to the Gauntlet Terrax that we had before. So before I jump into that, let me tell you that my team was Colossus with Omega Red and also Apocalypse. And the whole concept here was that Havok was the most difficult fight in my opinion. So I was going to use all of that armor ups to my advantage. Now to finish the fight fast, I did use a lot of boosts. All the boosts are mentioned there. 20% health and attack, and then 20% attack and 15% 20% health and then 15% attack. And to top it all off for quick SP2s, I also use a 200% mutant and also a 12% mutant. As you see, he is just running through Havok like it's so easy, it's almost a cheese. Now, I did try to do a mutant team only. I might do a cosmic team as well later. I've mentioned some teams on the right side that might help you, and in the meanwhile, Havok just goes down very easily. Now, next one up was Nick Fury. Now, I'll be honest with you, I just brought in Omega Red for the synergy, and I thought, you know what, I will just try to do as much damage as I can with Omega Red to Nick Fury because first things, because of Shank, he will always have the bleed, so I can maybe stack up those crazy death spores if I wanted to, but as you will see in the fight as I go ahead, it became a bit difficult. So it was all about pushing Nick Fury to an SP2 and then baiting that out and hitting him. So this was just an on the whim one. I was more ready to bring in Apocalypse here because after a little while he will go immune to disorient and also bleed. So Apocalypse is going to be a better counter for Nick Fury. But I just went to Omega Red and see what I could do. The best part is I am running willpower here. So all those disorient debuffs and the bleeds were helping me heal up. So I was able to sustain this fight for longer than I was expecting to, and that really helped me out. I was able to take away the first life from Nick Fury and bring him down to 10 to 15% on the second life. So again, if you have a Omega Red and also Colossus Energy, they are going to be amazing for your first fight, that is going to be Havok, and then also for the last fight, that is going to be against a Scorpion. I will explain that later. And for Apocalypse, you can use him for the next two fights, that is going to be Nick Fury and also Terrax. I did not use him much here. I did not use Apocalypse here on this fight at all because I wasn't expecting to get like to take him down with Omega Red and Colossus purely because of the disorient debuffs, but it worked it out for me in the end, so I was able to take him down. It is a long fight, so I will leave you guys to it so you can check it out. The boosts are all mentioned there, and I will see you on the next fight. That'll be against Terrax. the next fight is going to be against a Terrax. Now he is very similar to the Gauntlet fight, so I thought of bringing Apocalypse. Now the way this fight works, you have to have 3 debuffs on the opponent. The more debuffs you have, the lesser damage you will take from all the lesser damage you will take from the rock shield. So my thing was I just wanted to get a weakness on because the weakness will reduce the damage of the rock shield, and then go in as soon as possible, get to an SP2 with the light attack and put that concussion on Terrax as well. So both of that will help me reduce and mitigate the damage from the rock shield. Every now and then I was throwing a heavy attack to refresh all those debuffs on him, and once I have 2 debuffs I don't need to worry about the rock shield. Then what I need to worry about is always making sure that I intercept, because of ebb and flow intercept, only then he will take 100% damage. And also you will notice that there is a small cooldown. If you don't push Terrax above 1 bar of power during that cooldown, you will lose 50% of your health. So the best way that I've worked out in this is as soon as he throws a special, you will notice right here, right there. Now I'm gonna do my intercepts. I'm gonna do as much as hits as possible before he goes below 1 bar of power. Because as soon as he goes below 1 bar of power, that timer will activate and you will have to slow down the fight. Now I have all 4 of those debuffs up on him, I don't need to worry. And now you will notice as soon as he goes below 1 bar of power, that cooldown activates, and I waited for the rock shield to go away, so when I hit him he does gain power. And I try to push him to an SP1, and there we are. Now I don't need to worry about the damage from the node as well and the degen as well. All I need to do is to play slow and keep refreshing my debuffs and get up to an SP3. Once I have the SP3 ready, those debuffs will become permanent, so I don't need to worry about any kind of damage from the rock shield. And because those debuffs are permanent now, concussion is 100% potency, weakness is 100% potency, it becomes a very easy fight to take down Terrax. So that was my strategy with Apocalypse. But remember, I did boost very well. I had a 20% health and regen. I had a 20% health and attack boost. Apart from that, I had another 20% health boost and also a 15% attack boost. And to top it all off, I had 200% mutant and 12% mutant on specials as well. So all of that really helped me get these fights done faster in first attempt. I was actually caught my surprise myself. So I hope this strategy works for you as well. I'll see you on the Scorpion fight. And the final fight is going to be a Scorpion. Now here, the biggest thing you need to do is to use some parries, because that will give you power gain. Once you have enough power gain, you should be able to build up to an SP3 as fast as possible, and you do not use specials. Once you do not use special, you will notice there's a cooldown timer right there. Now I got lucky because I parried right at the instant the timer was gonna go away, and I did not take any damage because of 3 by 3 petrify. So I got lucky here. I think it was just the day we were supposed to do it in one go. But even if you're gonna use the same team, even if you lose half of your health, it doesn't matter, because this fight becomes very easy. Because Scorpion, both specials are easily evadable, SP1 and SP2, and all you need to do is to parry and heavy for the remainder of the fight. The more armors you will have because of parry, the more damage you will have, because you will have extra armor ups with Omega Red. There will be 2% extra damage for everyone, for every armor that there is. And with parry and heavy, you can do a lot of damage. Don't throw any specials, just parry and heavy. And with Colossus, he has a special ability. Whenever you will parry the opponent, and the heavy attack cannot be evaded. So you can use him against champions like Spider-Gwen as well, and he's a very good counter to One Eye Open as well, if you are not aware of that. So I just use my parry and heavy, and all of a sudden you will see 30,000 criticals. You will also see a 40,000 critical. So it was easy pickings with Colossus and Omega Red. So again, if you're gonna use this strategy, I would suggest you to boost well, 20% of attack and health, then 20% attack and 15%, 20% of health and 15% of attack. 200% mutant and 12% mutant as well. And that Colossus and Omega Red synergy will make easy pickings of your Havok and also your Scorpion. The difficult fight is going to be the difficult fight is going to be the Nick Fury. For that, you have to use an Apocalypse, but then again, you might have to use one or two revives. But if you're boosted well, you might not need more than maximum to one or two. And then Apocalypse makes very easy job of Terrax. So if you look at the strategy I've used, that should be able to help you out. And this is almost at the end of the video where I take Scorpion down. And with the consistent parry and heavy, the ebb and flow knockdown is also taken down as soon as it is up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found the strategy helpful and it helps you clear at least get 5 points. I'll be back with another video to get the 6 point. So apart until then guys, I hope you all have an amazing day. Make sure to smash that like button and press the subscribe button. All of that helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. And you all have an amazing day. Bye.